Welcome back to Divine Capricorns with me, Amanda. I read for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements. And all of these reads are absolutely timeless. I do not do time frames at all. I'm a firm believer that we're all on different timelines. So you can watch this at any point in time. This could be in the future, it could be present, it could be already happened. Depends on the person. So I just want to shout out anybody who has left me lovely comments on the last few videos. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's really fun to get to know all of you and the things you've got going on, and how the reads help you. So just know I appreciate you. So another thing before I get into this general reading, I want to do a giveaway once I hit, well, not once I hit, I'm going to do a giveaway for when I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I do have a deck I want to give away, and then I want to give away a free reading. So I'm going to pick 2 people completely at random. And yeah, so once we hit 1,000 subscribers, that's what it's going to be. So if you're curious what the deck is, it's the Universe Has Your Back deck from Gabrielle Bernstein, who is amazing. I love following her. But yeah, Spirit, what is the overall energy or messages that my Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Saturn placements need to know from this deck? What are the messages? Awesome. Trust the Niggle, Anna, godmother of Jesus, which is funny because this one came out right before I hit record. So pretty interesting energy. I think I'm going to put it in the middle here. I gotta say, I know I've had this card before for myself personally, but I've never had Godmother of Jesus, which is, I mean, the art on it's pretty cool. So Trust Niggle says, what is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So this is like tugging on your energy almost. And it's like calling you to trust what you're hearing or what you're being told. So maybe you're strengthening your intuition at this time, or you should be. So this other card says, Seeding the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. I actually want to read this one because, again, I've never had it come out. 88! Page 88. Oh, wow. That's not an awesome number. Anna, godmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. Interesting. So I'm wondering if maybe you're being called to become a mystic, which I don't know much about that subject personally. So I'm not a good person to talk about it, but maybe something will come out in the tarot. But maybe like there's something being like played out in terms of like your destiny or your fate. We're going to get right into the Star Child Tarot. I have the guidebook with me because some of these cards, they've changed the names and I don't have them memorized at all. They changed the names for some of the major cards, so, and they've added some cards. All right. Can you give me more information, Spirit? Seven of Crystals. Something that you are debating. And you're debating something? Akashic Records. Yeah, this is the extra card. And I really was thinking of the Akashic Records. when the card came out, the godmother of Jesus. That's so crazy. And the high priestess at the bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me more, please. That's cool. That's so cool. I love when that happens because then it just confirms. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, King of Swords, the High Priestess. So the High Priestess obviously wanted to make her presence known to me, which is beautiful. And you know, it's interesting to me also is the High Priestess, the woman that is depicted in traditional tarot is Isis. And then she becomes the Empress. Isis is the mother. She is the goddess mother, which is generally what the description is of Anna. Generally, it's not like her full description. They're obviously not the same. Can you give me some more information, please? Let's top this reading off. A couple more cards. And I'll get right into it. So something you're debating, or maybe, because I know some of you, Ace of Crystals. Ooh. I know some of you are digging into your past lives and learning about Akashic Records. That came out in one of the recent readings. So if I'm able to remember and find it, I will put a cue card up for this one. If I remember. Sometimes I don't. Actually, a lot of the times I don't. Can I have one more card? I think one more will explain a lot. Some of you maybe are getting some new or acquiring some new crystals. I just did. Some pretty ones. Page of Cups. Yeah, there's this so Page of Cups, obviously every card has multiple interpretations and messages that go along with it. For me, a lot of the times, depending on what kind of reading I'm doing or the cards near it, Page of Cups for me is like intuitive downloads. So, you know, she's sitting on, or she's kneeling on the ground or somewhere, wherever she is. It's like she's got her hand towards her heart. And this for me is very much like ritual and prayer. So I don't know if some of you are exploring that. It could be that you're diving into meditation to find your Akashic records. I don't know. Whoever I'm talking to is, I mean, either you're just starting to get into your spirituality, or like maybe you're pretty into it already and you're a high vibrational type of being, which is amazing. Thank you for being here with me. Also, you could be a January born. We do have the King of Swords, which is the January card. It is Capricorn and Aquarius. Nine of Swords is Gemini. High Priestess is Pisces. Seven of Crystals is, it's crystals in this deck, it's pentacles, generally speaking. is Taurus. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, you're seeing the different sides of yourself. I mean, it really, like, I'm getting past lives and Akashic records like crazy right now. Like, it's coming into your awareness, or you're seeing this or these things. It could be through your intuition, which is your third eye chakra, and that's how essentially, like, you have that awakening of that area of your energy systems, and you have this ability through meditation and through dream state to visit your records. It talks about, the other lifetimes that you've had, that your soul has had. If you so believe in that, okay? If you don't believe in that, I mean, this obviously is not your reading. So, don't know what to really tell you. As you can see on the Ace of Crystals, this card has a cluster, and I'm so all for it because, again, like I said, I also just got some crystals recently, a couple days ago. One I've actually never seen in a shop before. So that was cool. It could be a, like, aquamarine, like I'm getting fluorite or some sort of brown stone, maybe like could be a carnelian. Actually, I have carnelian on my Santa Marta deck. This is carnelian. That's pretty. It's one of my faves. Another brown stone that comes to mind is jasper, red jasper. It's more like a red stone, but it's like a reddish brown or brownish red color. Look at me, just getting things mixed up. Mercury is not in retrograde anymore, so there should be no reason I'm mixing up words, but that's just besides the point. I feel like this information is like being gifted to you. That's what I'm getting from the Ace of Crystals and the Page of Cups. It's like something is being brought to you, brought to your awareness, brought to your attention, mainly as just like information. How you interpret that is obviously up to you. Nine of Swords is in the very middle, so this is like the focus. And this, for me, I'm not getting, because there's no other like cards that are like, there's no other cards that are really negative. So you could easily see the Nine of Swords as a negative thing, but if you actually know how to read, then you know it depends on the cards near it. So for me, I'm getting this impression of, like, some of you maybe are having some trouble sleeping, which is crazy because I am also in that boat. I stocked up on crystals. I've spent the last 4 days in nature, and I picked up quite a few sleep supplements, so that I can get really strict on my nighttime, like, sleep routine again. I don't know who that is for. If that's the case, melatonin is actually pretty safe for most people unless the doctor tells you otherwise. I just don't advise you take a large milligram of it because you can eventually build tolerance to it. But if you don't want to go that route, then there are other natural ways of helping you sleep. I do chamomile tea at night. I just picked up kava. If you know anything about kava, amazing. If you don't, I got a tincture of it. You can also do pills. But essentially, it's kind of like drinking alcohol or consuming alcohol without the poison or the intoxication. So you're just really, really relaxed. So I'll put that in my tea at night. And then I take melatonin and a couple of other supplements. So otherwise, CBD is great. I love me some CBD. Meditation at night is really helpful for the mental space, but like for your physical body, you know, a relaxing tea can be really helpful. Otherwise, like, you know, just pop a melatonin before bed. And I know that's easier said than done. I don't want it to sound like, oh, just pop a pill and all your problems are gone. None of that. It kind of feels like you're getting a handle on that, though. She's got one of the swords in her hands, and she's got like this look of like, nothing is going to defeat me. So I love that for you. I just also get like there's this mixture of maybe darkness and light happening within your subconscious. It's giving spiritual warfare. If you know what that is, cool. If you don't, look it up. Kind of a rabbit hole to go down on the internet, but don't hate me if you do. Yeah, I feel like this is like an exploration. It's like you're debating on whether you want to really do this, or maybe like, is this worth my time, or is this gonna like work out in my favor? Is it gonna give me what I'm looking for, like insight? Yeah, this is pretty cut and dry, to be honest with you. I feel like, yeah, maybe I should clarify Anna. Because Trust the Niggle makes sense to me. I would put this card and the High Priestess together for sure. Because like it's something's tugging on you, like trying to get your attention at this time to look at this information. Can you clarify and tell me more about Anna, Godmother of Jesus? This card. Anna, Godmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. Can you tell me more about it? Why did you bring this card out? Three of Wands. To expand your level of consciousness, to grow yourself exponentially instead of being stagnant, and to explore other avenues. She's sitting onto a rock. She's also quite naked. I do love that for this card. And then she's looking up at this big moon. And I feel like you're kind of like wondering to yourself, like there are questions that you would like answers to. I also really feel like you're a super spiritual person. Whoever I'm talking to, or like people I'm talking to, yeah. If you have not watched the recent spiritual growth read, I highly recommend it. There's quite a bit in that one. It was 27 minutes. I never plan these things. I just read. And as I've said before, I'm an intuitive reader. I channel messages, tarot and oracle, like the decks just help me be able to do that. It's my tool. We have Ace, so 1. We have a 3, 7, and a 9. So those numbers could be significant for you. Could be in your birth date of sorts, just numbers you've been seeing, or, you know, it could be attached to loved ones. I am not entirely sure. I don't know your experience, but yeah. Okay, I want advice. Wow, that was quick. Just the one card? Serenity. I believe that this is the Hermit in this deck. I need to clarify because, you know, just how it goes. Yes. Yes. So the advice is to take some time in meditation within any of your spiritual practices. Could be chanting, could be prayer. I mean, whatever gets you to open up your mind and to go deeper into yourself. The advice is also to let go of anything that's going on the outside of you. Not let go as in like, you know, don't, you know of its existence. What I'm saying is like allow yourself to be away from all of that noise during this time. And, you know, meditation is a really quite powerful tool, but it's not the only tool, you know? So, yeah, serenity. Giving yourself to the divine because clearly they want to share things with you and show you the ropes. They want to show you what's what and how to navigate life, which is an amazing thing. So that's what I have for you, Cappies. Thank you so much for being here with me and watching. I really appreciate it. Anything you might need from me is down in the description box below, including my Wizio link. You can check out the services I provide, not just readings. I've also combined meditation and mindfulness practices along with yoga, because that's what I do. I'm a yoga teacher. So, yeah. And also my social media down there. Yeah. Let's follow each other and be friends. All right. Know that you are divine, sacred, and heavenly. By Capricorns.